right, guys. Welcome to episode number 81 of The Land. My name is Ian.
I'm Rob.
Derek.
How's you guys' weekends? What'd you guys do?
It was good, bro. I celebrated Memorial Day. Got my free sandwich from Chick-fil-A.
Thank you for your guys' service, bro.
Yeah. No fucking problem, dude. Know how to celebrate Memorial Day, Ian? Huh? How about that? Huh? No, it was cool. Had my nephew's first birthday party. Grilled out a little bit. Got in the pool. Good weekend.
Damn.
Just spent the weekend with my dad.
Yeah. How's he doing?
Hey.
Is he recovering nicely?
Yeah, much better. He has a tube up his ass as we speak.
Lucky him.
Hospital food's the shit, though. I will say that.
Like actually or sarcastically?
No, like actually, like the USC cafe, like.
Oh yeah, USC cafe.
Yeah, pretty much the same as me. Didn't really do much. Actually, I did do a lot. My girlfriend's cousin graduated, so a lot of family events, a lot of lechon, lumpia, pancit, sisig, you name it, bro. I had the blood pork too. I didn't taste the blood. Like I didn't taste iron, you know?
Just don't think about it, bro.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. All right. Let's get into it. UFC Fight Night. Kai Kara France goes against Amir Albazi for the main event. But this fight card is secretly let's just go interesting. I won't say stacked, but we have some promising fights. We'll start off with the opener. Abubakar Nurmagomedov, that is Habib's cousin, right?
Yeah.
Is going against Dos Santos. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce his first name.
Litsu.
Yeah, Elijao. I don't know. Abubakar's coming off of a win. I think his last fight was in Abu Dhabi. Yeah, he was in the prelim card of the Abu Dhabi fight. Got the decision win. He didn't look. I mean, when your last name's Nurmagomedov, when you're related to Habib, you kind of have like it feels like a Gracie name, you know?
Yeah, at this point.
So you're expected to be at this level of wrestling at least, but he's not looking too promising. How do you guys see this fight?
Man, you know how I feel about these Russian dudes with no mustaches, bro. You know how I feel about them. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I haven't watched too much of what's his name, Abubakar.
Yeah,
Abubakar Nurmagomedov. I haven't watched too much of him. I'm guessing he's a heavy grappler. Not a lot of losses. He'll probably try to dry hump his way to a dub.
Oh my, cool.
Did they flip? Did they throw the Malarkey fight to the prelims?
Yeah, so Malarkey was supposed to fight Kudaladze, but he pulled out.
Wow.
This is Garam's like, I don't know, fourth fight that he had to pull out from for whatever reason. So
that's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nurmagomedov.
Yeah.
Heavy wrestler, not as good as his cousin, but yeah, he's gonna get it done.
Tim Elliott versus Victor Altamirano, flyweight fight on the main card. We love to see it. Tim Elliott is feels like he's been in here for a long time, but he's been here since like the Ultimate Fighter, Cejudo, and same as Kai Kara France.
He's one of those guys kind of like always floating in that like 5 to 10 range. But like I love watching him fight, dude. Every time Tim Elliott fights, I love watching him fight. real technical guy, but still puts on bangers every time he's out there. I don't know if he's still. I mean, obviously, I don't think anybody does Glory anymore. But former Glory guy. Got to rep the city. So hopefully Tim Elliott gets it done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tim Elliott gets it done too. He's on demon time right now, bro. He's going through some shit.
Oh, is he? Is it? Oh, his wife cheated on him. Wedding day, right?
Yeah.
With Kevin Kroon, another city guy. Love the
City
KC
boy.
It's an evil world we live in. Yeah. No, Tim Elliott. I think this goes to a decision. I think it's going to be a competitive fight. Standing. Yeah, I think Tim gets it done.
Yeah. It's crazy how like this Tim Elliott's 36, and 36 at flyweight is never a good thing, because flyweight's all about speed. But Tim Elliott can hang in there. I'm actually gonna go Victor though. He looks really good. He's promising. He's young. I'm just gonna go with Victor. Probably by decision though.
Yeah.
Mr. Jim Miller is going up against Jared Gordon. Jared Gordon for what? This is our third time seeing him this year or something.
Ridiculous.
How do you guys see this one?
I like Jared Gordon. Like I want him to ride this the Patty should have beat Patty hype train. I think this is a good fight for him though. Jim Miller, obviously a ton of experience, but he just doesn't look. Obviously, he's had fall. Obviously, Jim Miller has had fall off, for as long as he's been in the UFC. But I feel like for the last 4 or 5 years, he's kind of plateaued, but not in a bad way. Kind of he's still beating those up and coming guys, kind of at the Jared Gordon level, but really can't break past any further than that. I'm gonna go Jim Miller by decision.
I like Jim Miller by submission.
I like that too.
Yeah, I think it's a good fight. Both guys just put on good fights, man. Yeah, the incident happened last month with Bobby Green. The clash of heads, shit happens. Miller just last fought February? It was a tough fight against Alex Hernandez. Alex Hernandez looked fucking good, dude. But I think Jim Miller, he's just a veteran of the game, bro. I think he's gonna get it done.
Yeah. I'm also gonna go Jim Miller. Jared Gordon doesn't possess a lot of intimidation, I would say. And Jim Miller can capitalize on all of that, I believe. Jim Miller by submission, probably by rear naked choke, I would say. Second round.
Oh, okay.
Co-main event. Bruce Leroy Caceres goes against Daniel Pineda. Alex was supposed to fight in a previous card, but that was canceled. So now he has a new one coming up. Daniel Pineda is 37 years old. How do you guys see this one coming out?
I like Alex a lot. I feel like he recently has kind of hit a second wind in his career. Has looked sharp in his last few fights. Yeah, like you said, Daniel Pineda, kind of older dude, kind of the same journeyman record. I'll go Alex by decision.
I like Alex by submission. It's been interesting for Pineda, bro, because he's he just beat Tucker Lutz. Before that, it was a no contest with Andre Fili with the eye poke. Then before that, it was a TKO loss against Cub. And you look at Bruce Leroy, he's 6-1 in his last 7. He's just he's a much smarter fighter now. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we've seen Pineda get choked down in the past, and I think that's where Bruce Leroy is going to get him.
It's crazy seeing Alex. He's only 34, but I feel like I've seen him since, like, I don't know. I just feel like I've seen him, like I played him in UFC 1, the game, you know?
Yeah. Like, wasn't that? It's been like 13 years, right, since he's been on the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
It's like him and Drew Dober, like
Yeah.
same time period, but they're still
Grew
killers.
up in the UFC.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Alex. I don't think he's gonna get some cool, flashy knockout as he did against Rosa, but um, his striking's better. I like Alex by decision. And then our main event of the evening, we have Mr. Kai Don't Blink, Car of France, going against the Prince Amir Albazi. There's a 5-rounder. Is it at the Apex?
Yeah. Yeah.
At the Apex. How do you guys see this one going? Because this is potentially like the next after the fight with Pantoja. It could be Royval. It could be the winner of this fight.
Yeah, man. I mean, Albazi obviously really good. One loss on his record, right? I think.
Yeah.
But I think Kai is just going to take advantage of him. His strike, he likes. I mean, big striker, but he likes to stand straight up. Has like a really straight up stance and likes to mix in takedowns. I think Kai's frame is going to make that difficult for him. Kai's counterpunching is going to make that difficult for him, and he's coming out of one of the best camps in the world. I mean, they're going to prepare him. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go Kai, third round TKO. Yeah, I just think his striking is so clean, dude, compared to Albazi.
Yeah, I think both guys are well-rounded fighters, just everywhere. I like Albazi by TK on this one. He's just been so dominant, bro. Like ever since, look, we last saw Kai in July.
Mm-hmm.
He lost against Moreno. I thought he looked great until he took that hit. But ever since then, Albazi's been on a 4-fight win streak. I think he's a superior wrestler. Yeah, Kai is fast, especially with his counter strikes. But I think Albazi will get it done.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go with Albazi as well. It's not like he's grinding someone out to a decision. He's getting submissions. He's getting KOs. I don't see what Kai can bring on the ground. Hopefully, it's one of those where it's like, Leon versus Usman. Leon completely negated Usman's wrestling. So it'd be dope to see that. I do love Kai Kara France as a fighter. But if I were a betting man, I am going to put it on Amir Albazi.
Dude, on paper, I'd pick Albazi every time. I'd pick Albazi every time on paper.
You're right, yeah.
But I just think he's made for the way Kai fights. I mean, obviously, I think he has way better wrestling and better takedowns than Kai. But like I said, I think he's going to be well prepared for that. And I think his striking is clean. His fundamentals are better. And I don't like the way Albazi stands, bro. Those guys that like to stand straight up and mix in their wrestling. Again, what the fuck do I know? These guys are professional fighters. But like, I feel like a lot of time when they fight guys with smaller frames, they don't have as much success. So we'll see.
I like that. Just the only concern I have with this is just like when Kai, he does some wild attacks, and when he does, he leaves himself open a little bit.
Yeah.
That's it. Other than that, he's so fast. He's an amazing striker, bro. And I'm fucking excited for his energy, dude.
Yeah. I love Kai's energy.
King, you said Kai by knockout, TKO?
Yeah, I said third round TKO.
Nice. Okay. All right. It's going to be a great fight. I'm very excited to see this one. I'm just excited to see flyweights on the main card,
Crazy.
Let's talk about it. Is now, by the time this gets posted, it'll be June 1st, perfectly on June. So let's talk about some mid-year awards. We had some great. Oh, I forgot to do pay-per-view. We have some great fights that happened so far in just these 6 months. So we will highlight some of them. We will do best pay-per-view first, and then we'll just go around. I'll go first. Let me type it in actually, just to make sure. All right. So my pay-per-view of the mid-year right now is UFC 285. Main event was John Jones versus Cyril Gane, the return of John Bones Jones. The co-main was Shevchenko versus Grasso, where Grasso got a gnarly submission to dethrone the flyweight queen. And then we had the welterweight fucking war, Jeff Neal versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. Oh my goodness. Jalen Turner versus Mateusz Gamrot. I thought Jalen Turner won, but it was a great fight regardless. And then the premier fight of Mr. Bo Nickel doesn't deserve to be on the main card. I'm just going to say that. Hicks knees Jamie Pickett in the nuts, gets the takedown, and gets a very long. The guillotine was not guillotine, head arm triangle. Took him a while to figure out how to sink that in, but. And just to highlight this one in the prelims, Derek Brunson and Dricus du Plessis. What a great fight between those two as well. Who wants to go next?
I'll go. My pay-per-view of the year was UFC 287, Izzy versus Alex Fajeda. Obviously, banger Izzy gets his redemption. What an insane knockout, bro. I could feel it in my bones, dog. I knew it, it was crazy fight. And it was loaded with crazy fights. What else we had on there? Burns versus George was kind of a snore fest, but we knew that. We knew that it was going to happen. Font versus Yanez, banger. Good to see Rob Font back in, it's like people wrote him off, including me. I wrote him off, but, he's right back in that bantamweight conversation. Holland versus Santiago Ponzinibbio. It's good to see. Anytime the UFC matches Holland up against a really good striker, it's always going to be potential fight of the night. Same thing with Wonder Boy. Just keep putting him up against really good strikers, dude. You know what I mean? And Rosas versus Rodriguez. Got to see, Rosas get his first taste of defeat. Obviously, really young dude. He'll be back. He knows what he needs to work on. Obviously, a very grappling heavy young guy. Polish up the striking a little bit, and he'll be back. And real quick, honorable mention: UFC 284, Islam versus Volk.
Yeah,
that was a banger of a card. Islam versus Volk. Crazy fight. Yair versus Josh Emmett. Got to see a little slick submission from Yair. And I love watching one of my favorite fighters right now, Jack De La Maddalena. That's one of my favorite fighters right now. Probably one of the best pure strikers in the UFC. Awesome.
Yeah, pay-per-view, same thing, bro. 287.
287.
It was, I don't know, man. It was perfect. You got the humbling lesson for Rosas. TKO finishes by Holland and Rob Font. That was amazing. The return of Gilbert. 3 months after he submitted Neil Magny, bro. Right. He's back. Then just Izzy, man. Stylebender, bro. Hunted became the hunter. I don't know, man. It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
It was like the perfect main event anyone could ever ask for.
Yeah.
It answered the question of like, if only Izzy had like 5 more seconds in that first round, he would have won the first fight,
Yeah. The exact same situation, even such high level striking, bro. Baiting him into the exact same situation. Knowing, those guys have fought so many times. Izzy knowing exactly where he was going to go to the body, throwing the exact same right hand. Crazy. Beautiful.
And you saw the footage of Izzy seeing Alex at the airport.
Yeah.
Akira! Get out of my head. Best sub I'm gonna give this one to Grasso versus Shevchenko. I mean, it was such a gnarly rear naked choke that was just right on the chin. It was just pushing her jaw, and you could see how red Shevchenko's face was from that grip. Yeah, you saw all the white from Grasso squeezing that choke.
No blood left in like her jowls, dude. Just
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. It was cool because like we've seen that submission before from like I believe Prohaska didn't get the choke fully in on Glover. Nunez tapped to a questionable rear naked choke to Pena because in my eyes, I don't know. Like I said, I have not stepped foot in a ring. Um, that's kind of like a I quit choke. Like
Well,
it's over.
I don't know how open Shevchenko's mouth was, but sometimes, dude, you're getting late into roll. Somebody takes your back and like starts choking you, and they get their forearm in their mouth when you're breathing heavy. That's worse than the choke to me. When they really start cranking down, it feels like your jaw is about to separate compared to them just like choking you out. And yeah, I've tapped to that a million times, bro. I'll
Like it's
tap to
more,
that a million times.
yeah, like it's more just like pain rather than oh shit,
Yeah,
I'm out. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. But man, seeing Lexa Grasso do it, that was such a good fight too.
Mm-hmm.
What you got, King?
My submission of the year, I had Shavkat versus Jeff Neal, bro. What a brutal submission, bro. I'm high on Shavkat, dude. I'm high on Shavkat. It's just like killer instinct. I love those guys who will find a finish from anywhere. Like we'll figure it out. We'll improvise. I love fighters like that, and all around a great fighter. Great fight, and then in the end, just finding a way, standing. I don't even know if it was really a rear naked, stepped over and kind of got like this overhook with his leg and kind of just cranked on that choke. Nasty killer instinct, nasty fighter, dude. Fucking all praise to God. Honorable mention, I had Grasso versus Shevchenko. Nasty. And one of those just absolutely shocking. Like, Shevchenko seems so bulletproof for so long, dude. And even going into this fight, nobody really expected Grasso to do that much. But,
Yeah.
you know, it wasn't a fluke. She looked good the entire fight. Like, it wasn't like she somehow ended up on her back. Like, Grasso timed that spin perfectly, took her back.
She practiced that. She trained that.
Yeah, in the back showed footage of earlier. Grosso's a stud, and I'm excited to see what she does from here on out.
Mine is Yair's triangle choke over Josh Emmett. Yeah, I mean, just in general, like Yair just showcased how dangerous he is on the feet and even on his back, dude. He was throwing elbows like crazy.
I love it. Love it.
And like, oh man, those elbows led to Josh Emmett just like pretty much running into that triangle, and like Yair's like, okay, I'm good everywhere, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you gonna get me? So yeah, he just sunk that triangle check. It was just so smooth, man. I love Yair's work.
Yeah,
I love when people are active on their back like that.
Yeah, dude.
most creative fighter that I've ever seen, really, dude. Not just obviously not just striking, but like even off his back, like he's insane. He's insane. Video game character, Yair, dude.
I feel like that's when what I remember from like breaking down that fight, I was like, man, the only way Josh Emmett could win is by catching him with a hook or like wrestling him. So Josh Emmett wrestled him, and Yair was like, "Oh, you want to take me down? Feel these elbows, you know." So it's like, damn, I don't want to take him down now.
Crazy.
Best knockout. I have a UFC 283 Ishmael Bonfim versus Terrence McKinney. Ishmael hit him with a gnarly like 1-2, I believe, knocks out his mouthpiece. And then seconds later, he lands this gnarly flying knee. You could hear it. He falls face down on the floor in Brazil, too. It was a scary, scary knockout.
Bro, come on, dog.
I know.
I didn't say It was in mine. I knew one of you guys were gonna pick it, so I didn't take it.
Yeah, bro. Izzy versus Alex Fajeda, dude. My whole neighborhood heard me, dog. When he landed it, dude. I mean, that's my mid-year award for most hype moment, bro. Stood up off my couch. I was hyped, dog. Crazy knockout, crazy celebration. Fuck them kids. You know how it is.
Yeah.
And then my honorable mention, my one and only non-UFC entry is Patchy Mix versus Rafion Stotts. I was a big Rafion Stotts guy. I thought, he was UFC level, could compete with those, especially in the bantamweight division. Obviously, probably the best division in the UFC right now. I thought Rafion Stotts could compete with those guys. Patchy Mix, young dude, I think only one loss, and then I think he avenged that loss as well. Landed a nasty knee, and put him away. So I think Patchy Mix is the future for Bellator at least, and I think maybe hopefully we'll see him in the UFC or something a little bit later. Young dude still, so you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's Izzy and Peloton too, man. I gotta go with it, bro. Just the build-up was perfect. Peloton had him exactly where he wanted him, bro. Throwing the leg kicks, even threw a knee up the middle, and Izzy waited at the perfect time. He was getting close to where he was gonna start throwing them hooks, then Izzy was just there first, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And the celebration was great. Yeah, I love it, man.
I mean, you guys are right. And then last but not least, best fight. I gotta go with Shavkat versus Jeff Neal. We understood that this was Shavkat's biggest test. However, Jeff Neal weighed in pretty much overweight by a few pounds too. So we're kind of like, oh shit, please don't let this happen again. I'm just trying to watch Shavkat fight. Turns out Jeff Neal fucking puts on the best show of his life. Shavkat puts on the best show of his life. And then just the ending with the submission, lets him drop. He walks away. Lorosenko was so happy. I bet got the hat on. It was such the anticipation. Totally, just everything just beat what everyone was hoping for.
Yeah,
say, good fight.
Very, very satisfying fight. That was my honorable mention. Was Shavkat versus Jeff Neal. Banger of a fight, dude. The fight itself was great. The finish was great. Everything was great, dude. But my fight of the year, bro, Islam versus Volk, dude. Oh God, what an insane fight! Especially, bro, if you just love technical battles, literally the two best. I think that the two most technical guys on the entire planet, well-rounded guys on the entire planet. Especially, I hate these no mustache having dudes, but Islam. I think Islam really showed how great his striking is, and including me. I didn't think his. I thought the wrestling really set up the striking, and it does. Obviously, but I think he's a much better striker than what people think. And man, it wasn't one of those fights where it was back and forth. Volk wins around, Islam wins around. It was every 10 seconds. Every 10 seconds, I'm going, Islam is winning this fight. Now Volk is winning this fight. You know what I mean? Back and forth battle. Awesome fight, dude. Literally the two best guys in the world going at it.
I just saw Vidal Chandler. He just said Volk is the current GOAT right now.
I seen that.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. I know what he's trying to say.
Yeah. My best fight, it's Max versus Arnold Allen, though. Arnold Allen. Sorry. I don't know, man. It's just, dude, Max coming in after a year off of a huge loss against Volk, bro. People are kind of doubting him. They're not doubting him. Then Arnold Allen, who's 10-0, comes in and Max just proves that he truly is the gatekeeper, bro. No one's getting past him. He could still crack with these younger guys. And it was a good back and forth fight. Dude, Max, usually at the end of their fights, he'll break these fighters down. But dude, Arnold just kept coming back. Yep. Big strikes, bro. But yeah, that's my fight.
Max Holloway, the Vegeta of the UFC.
Dude,
that was I'm always the one that we love Max, but I always count him out sometimes with these younger fighters, especially with Arnold Allen. And man, like even the last 10 seconds, I love that Arnold Allen was just like, fuck it, I got nothing else to lose. I'm just gonna throw. And Max clips him, dude.
Perfect.
A very good rare occasion where the stock rises for both as well.
Mhm.
Great awards. Maybe I gotta add like the most hype award too. That'll happen for the end of season. I like that because that was definitely Israel Adesanya's post fight interview where he's just like, I hope you guys can feel this happiness that I'm feeling at least once in your life. That is like top tier, man. Top tier
For
moment.
the
Great awards. I will post those up on the Instagram channel. But now it's time for some internet hot takes. Just to get the internet a little bit mad. We'll see how we feel. We'll go with the classic. When you eat your cereal, do you do milk first or cereal first?
Dude, that's not a hot take. If you do milk first, you're a weirdo, dog. Nobody does milk
serial
first.
killer, bro.
Nobody does milk first.
Let's fucking get into it, bro. You're fucking weird.
It's milk first. Are you crazy?
You do milk first.
I do milk first. I do a little bit of cereal. I eat my cereal and then add a little bit more. So the milk the cereal stays nice and crunchy. You know?
So you like to take your time with your cereal? Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Ultimately, I like to take my time. Dude, that's crazy. Both you guys are cereal first.
Yeah, cereal. I've always been cereal first. It just doesn't feel right, bro.
99% of the world is cereal first. What do you mean? You sound shocked, like you never heard me.
Bro, I'm left-handed, all right?
I am too, bro.
Jesus.
Damn, that's crazy. So you guys are just a one bowl, and that's it.
No, I eat my cereal. I drink my milk because the cereal milk's the best part. Then I refill it again.
Oh, you know what? Okay, let's be honest. Rob knows this. I eat my food at like a turtle's pace. Like when we go out, I pray to God I get my food first so that when I start, before everyone else gets their food, I'm finishing like a minute after they're done eating their food. I take a long time, so.
Shot, dude. I got boot camp PTSD, dog.
Oh yeah. You gotta eat that shit quick, huh?
I sit down and let's drink your drinks, bro. Fucking done.
That's crazy, man. You guys are crazy. The MCU's best days ended with Endgame. Should it have ended?
You said the MCU's best days ended with Endgame?
Yeah.
They just dropped a top 3 Marvel movie of all time. What are you talking about? Plus, no
There's
one.
one before that,
I
too.
agree, bro.
That's not a hot thing. I've been seeing that a lot though. What I think people are, I think it's nerds. I think it's fucking the Reddit posters that don't wear deodorant that are mad about like She-Hulk and the Marvels and like female representation in the MCU. Like, oh my god, there's women. There's women in my superhero movies. Like, okay, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey, dude.
I
Marvel was fucking slept on, dude.
Yeah, Miss Marvel, Miss Marvel was good. That was a good show, bro. And I don't know. I just think it's nerds complaining, bro.
Yeah.
I think so too. And I think they're blaming it on Doctor Strange. They see that movie and they're like, "Oh, this is the fall of MCU. Like that's it." Like, dude, come on now. You just expected too much from the movie. That's all you did.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that was
I'm gonna be honest with you, Guardians. After I watched Guardians 3, I rewatched Guardians 1 and 2. I rewatched Infinity Wars and Endgame, and then I watched Shang-Chi and the Eternals, and I'm gonna watch even more of the movies later on.
Yeah.
Like
Do
it
it.
completely revitalized my love for the MCU. Not that I ever hated it. I was definitely opinionated on some of the stuff, but all it takes is just one good movie to get me back into it, you know? Man. I agree. King
What's
posted
next?
this. Bone in or boneless chicken wings?
Dude, all right, here's my take, Doug. Picture this. I will say, I personally prefer bone-in wings. Is there anything wrong with boneless wings? No. They can be eaten on multiple occasions, but you got to find the right moment. You know what I mean? First of all, personal preference. If that's your personal preference, I'm not hating on you. But one of the biggest things, if you're on a first date, bro, I am not ordering bone-in wings. I'll look like a fool, dog. I have sauce on my hands, sauce in my beard, all over my face, bro. There ain't no way. She'll probably walk out halfway through a 12 piece. You know what I mean? That's a
Your
bonus.
first date, dude.
Yeah,
You're
that's a
gonna
bonus.
wing stop with your date?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What are you talking about?
Now, what if she gets bone in?
Bone. If she gets bone in,
Yeah.
then she'll probably. If she get bone in on the first date, she agree. What you talking about? Crazy. I'm gonna get bone in too, baby. Shit. What you talking about?
You let her order first, and then you'll see if it affects your order.
We'll both look messy. Get some fried pickles too. What you talking about? Crazy.
Start fucking licking each other's feet too, bro. Okay, I'm obviously fucking bone in, but if I'm trying to smash something real quick, I'll get fucking boneless, dude.
Exactly, bro. Also, if I'm high, bro, I'm probably getting boneless wings, dog. There's too much to navigate around the bone. I'm not like Rob, bro. I'm not sucking out the marrow, dog. So I gotta, you know what I mean? If I get some cartilage, I'm probably gonna,
Really, the cartilage?
bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a clean the meat off the bone
You don't
type of
clean
dude. I don't.
So, like, when it comes to short ribs and shit, you don't clear them out?
Don't break my heart, bro.
No, I don't.
Dang.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm not a clean the bone type of dude, bro. I'm sorry. Shit is stuck in my teeth. I'm fucking flossing for hours, bro.
Yeah.
I definitely don't clean a bone if it's like a grilled chicken. I'll clean it if it's a fried chicken wing. If it's a fried thigh, I won't touch the cartilage. But man, do I love cartilage on a chicken wing, or cartilage on a short rib. Woo, man,
I like cartilage on everything you fucking give me, bro.
That boy.
That's good, bro. Healthy, good for your skin.
Like,
Prevents wrinkles. Yeah, honestly, I have zero desire to order boneless. I don't like wasting my money on. If I'm going to Wingstop, I'm getting bone in, and I'm getting Wingstop because I'm rewarding myself. So I'm like taking it home, picking my favorite show, changing into my PJs, and I'm just taking my time with each wing. You know.
Okay, I respect it, bro.
Next one, Dragon Ball Z is not an anime.
What?
Who the fuck said that?
I can see
Cartoon or an
the
anime?
argument. The Avatar, the Last Airbender, not an anime. I can see that. But Dragon Ball Z is literally how is it not an anime? Somebody give me the argument that it's not an anime.
I don't know. I think it's just like it's weird to explain it. Like even people categorize Dragon Ball Z, like Demetrius Johnson. He was like, Dragon Ball Z. It's its own thing. Anime wise, my favorite is whatever he said. I don't know what he said, but I don't know. It's just weird to me to categorize Dragon Ball Z as anime because I grew up as it thinking it's a cartoon. And I don't read the manga of it. I never watched Dragon Ball. I was strictly Dragon Ball Z. So I don't know. It's just weird to me to call it an anime.
You think Dragon Ball Z is not an anime?
Well, I mean, I understand both. I'm just saying it's weird to me because I grew up with it.
I mean, you didn't grow up watching any other anime?
Honestly, no. I mean, like Naruto a little bit, and I was like, oh yeah, this is anime. But I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it.
I was the same way with. I mean, from the time I was like young, I think the only three. I watched like Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Naruto, and Yu Yu Hakusho. And when I was younger, I thought they were just all cartoons. I was like, damn, these cartoons are fucking cool. These dudes are fighting, you know. But that doesn't make them not anime. You get older, you're like, oh, this is anime. You know, here's some other anime. Like, okay, now I know. Knowledge is power. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just so weird to me.
I heard what DJ said. He said Berserk was his favorite or something.
Yeah.
But it's like Dragon Ball Z is like the anime that started it for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's all that is. I mean, yeah, you can look back on it and be like, oh, it's a card. No, it's still an anime.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it's its own entity because it's what all of us grew up on. I don't know. It's just weird to me. And then last but not least, One Piece is the best anime of all time. Thoughts on that one, King? Let me see your tattoo real quick.
Tattoo.
Your law tattoo.
Oh.
Can't even see.
Dude, I think One Piece is the greatest story that's ever been written, ever. The best anime, I personally, my favorite anime is Yu Yu Hakusho, and that's mostly like nostalgic purposes. Like growing up, it was like my favorite. Some of my favorite fights, some of my favorite arcs. I literally like when I was younger, bro. Like real nerd shit. Like I modeled my personality after the main character. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit, dude. It's nostalgic for me. But like One Piece, obviously, I've been watching since I was a kid too. The longevity, the world building, the characters. You know, it's such a good story. Like I'll say best manga. I'll say best story, best manga of all time.
But you wouldn't say it's best anime. Like you understand people when they're like One Piece is not the
Yes.
best.
I understand both arguments. Yeah, I understand both arguments.
Rob, where are you at right now in One Piece?
I just ended Whole Cake.
Oh, you're fast, dude. Damn.
Obviously, I haven't watched enough anime to fucking say which one's the best, but there's a reason why One Piece is still fucking going on.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Did it take you a while to like fully enjoy One Piece?
Yeah, and King fucking warned me of that too. He said when you start One Piece, it's gonna be really dry, dude.
Yeah.
But like as you get in there, you're gonna really enjoy it more. And I fucking enjoy it. It's great.
Yeah.
It's so daunting to tell somebody to start something that's 1,000 episodes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think once you get to like Arlong Park, which is like 30 episodes in, is like when it really like started. Like, oh, whoa, nice.
Yeah.
Like, like you just can't put it down. For me personally, that's how it was.
And I will say, dude, that Luffy and Katakuri was like the longest ass beating ever, bro.
Character development, bro.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in Rob's boat where like I haven't watched enough anime to say which one's the best. Like I've watched Hunter x Hunter, but I can't say that one's the best because it's still not finished yet, you know. Naruto, I've stopped watching Naruto like, I don't know, 300 episodes in just cuz I'm trying to catch up on One Piece. But yeah, man. I mean, I see both sides. I see why people don't want to watch One Piece cuz it's a daunting task. But you're missing out on such a good story of the world of One Piece, and I don't know. I will say though, I am tired of the arcs of Luffy getting captured, Zoro getting lost, and then nowadays it's like Nami, Usopp, and Chopper are all in the same boat of like they can't do shit. So I'm just waiting for that final battle where they can finally show more of themselves.
I will say, for minor characters like that, they do have like those moments, but they're like few and far between. Kind of like an Alabasta, big fight, big moments for everybody. Everybody had their own individual fights. Everybody got time to shine. But one thing too, no spoilers, you know. But for the manga readers, dude, about how like Oda said like post Wano is like that was everything before Wano was like the setup for One Piece, and now he can actually start writing the story. He is not lying to you. He is not lying to you, bro. Like
Crazy.
what a crazy year. It's been like I want to say like a year since Wano has ended. It feels like, but in the manga. But oh my god, it's One Piece is just elevated 10 times better than what it has been since before. So
Yeah, I can't wait for Rob for you to get to that piece of the history of Wano. It's gonna be crazy. It's a great time. Great time. That's all I got for the hot takes. Hopefully we'll get some people riled up a little bit. That'll be fun to hear. Nothing like causing conflict in the comment section, bro.
I love conflict.
But let's wrap it up. What are your guys' song suggestions for today?
Oh man,
Let's go. One of These Nights by the Eagles.
Ooh.
Go ahead, Ian.
Baby Keem and Kendrick just came out with a new song today. It's called Hillbillies. And it kind of teased Camp Flog Gnaw 2023. So I'll see y'all at Camp Flog Gnaw, Dodger Stadium.
Dodger Stadium, baby, let's go.
Huh?
Are you for real?
I'm like 90% certain.
Rob?
I'm right here, bro.
Would you want to go, bro? Would you want to go?
Yes, bro. I'm 30 minutes away from the stadium, bro.
Make some, look at some fucking tickets. You know what I mean?
I'm in the fucking room that one of you guys can stay in too, bro.
Perfect.
Bro. Song suggestion: California, Coda the Friend. Banger of a
friend. Bet.
Coda the Friend. A banger of an artist, a banger of a song.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Next week we'll give our reactions to Kaikar France versus Albazi, and we have to talk about UFC 289. Irene Aldana versus Amanda Nunes. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.
Peace out.